is your generous prince, and we are back at it again with another installment of One Piece theory videos. And I have a very big theory to start off for this channel, but installment for this channel, and I cannot do this on my own, so I'm gonna need a genius to help me out with this. So I called my good friend Anime Genius to help me out with this theory. And Anime Genius, go introduce yourself to the people. What's up?
Go ahead. Yep. Again, the Anime Genius here. My YouTube name is T50 Legend. My Instagram name and Twitter, my Instagram name is Anime Genius. It's good to be here. I'm good to here to talk about some good One Piece theories. I'm glad to get started with you.
Alright, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And now you've been on YouTube longer than I have, and you are a lot smarter than me when it comes to these theory videos. I've checked out your videos. By the way, you go check out this channel, subscribe. Shameless plug. You already know what it is, but yeah. Anyway, so this theory right here, I really need your input on this. It's about the will of D. Okay. Now we all know what the will of D is, but we also don't know what it is. But what I've always picked up on about the will of D is that for every character that bears the initial D, they have this same quality or being that just follows them every time. And the theme is every will of D has a sense of being sort of evil to a degree. And what I mean evil, I mean they have some sort of notoriety to them, whether they're a pirate, whether they're against the world government in any sort of way, shape, or form. Despite their character, they always show a sign of being evil. Even Luffy's been evil. Jaguar D's soul has shown evil. He tried to help Nico rob it. And I have theories. Is being evil, my theory is, what are the requirements for being a will of D, and could this help us decipher who is a D in the future? B, does this qualify for Eustace Kid? Could he be a candidate for will of D? And 3, what the hell does the D mean?
Okay, so there's a lot of things when it comes to that there. So I like that theory of Kid being a will of D. So it does relate to what you're saying, where you see that a lot of times when it comes to the D clan, that they tend to be evil, and it relates to during Marineford when Doflamingo was talking about who decides what's good or evil, who decides what's justice is the victor, right? And so I think what happens was that the reason why the D clan is considered evil in many situations is because the victor is the world government in the situation, and they're deciding what's good and what's bad, right? So I look at the D clan as just basically the rebels, right? So I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 and all that stuff. I don't know if you played that. So I'm in this rebellious mindset going on, but I think that's basically what the D is. They basically rebel against the system, because if you look at all the different members of the D clan, they all do that. Monkey D. Luffy, of course, obvious, right? You have Goldie Roger, obvious, the Pirate King. He's the ultimate rebel, You have Cookies D. Rouge, Ace's mom. She rebelled because she was conspiring with the Pirate King, and it also even fits the people who we see who aren't on the good side, like Marshall D. Teach, right? Even though he's evil, he's still rebelling. He's rebelling heavily. He rebelled against his own ship, Whitebeard's crew.
Yeah, Teach is definitely more direct with his rebellion. Exactly,
and they're all rebelling. And so I brought up Persona because in Persona they show like the ultimate rebels, right? And now Kid would definitely fall within that category because he's Luffy's rival. He's like a spitting image of Luffy, except he's kind of more on the sadistic side.
Definitely.
And
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but you that sadistic side, yeah, exactly what I mean, because they definitely do have similarities. Like, they both want to be pirates, and they're both very strong, they both got dominant personalities, they both got conquerors off. The difference is that, remember that Logtown incident where Luffy met Bellamy for the first time, and everyone just spat in Luffy's face? If that was Kid at that scene, Kid would have crucified those guys. Yeah. He would have had those guys on stakes. He would not have took that line down.
Exactly. And same thing, Kid isn't the type that seems to be scared of death, right? So I can very see a situation where Kid dies with a smile on his face because he did what he needed to,
Absolutely. Because will of D's, they always tend to die with a smile on their face. why is that too? Like, there's theories that the smile represents the D itself. I mean, that could definitely be a reason why. But the D, like Oda loves to. And the thing about Oda, he loves making these small symbolic, well, relics or MacGuffins seem more powerful than they originally are. Like the smiles from Wano. Smiles were basically given to us, or they were introduced to us through what's the Archipelago. Damn it, I forgot the name of that island.
Which one? Which one? Where? What happened?
The island right. You know that island right before, like the island where Kizaru split up the Straw Hats. What was that island?
Yes, that's over the archipelago. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the auction house, we were introduced to the smiles for the first time, and all the way to Wano, we found out the smile's true meaning is that once you eat a smile, it takes away. You are permanently you permanently have that smile on your face on some Joker crap. You can't.
That was some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Joker was one that distributed it.
Yeah. Another.
I know you meant DC Joker, but I know.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's the thing. Yeah. So I mean, when it comes down to the smile, like I look at it as like it's just like the D clan is kind of just a prideful clan to the point where like they like I don't really know, because I'm not, when it comes to the idea of like them smiling, that their smile is like the D. I mean, like I don't know if I'd like if that was like the meaning behind like what the D is. I mean, but that's the thing too. I don't know. I don't know which direction that's gonna go in. I look at it more as just like a prideful thing where like they live without regret. No matter what happens, they're not gonna regret what happens, what they do, you know?
That's something one. That's definitely plays a definite factor.
Yeah.
It's nodding right now. But one thing is that you make perfect sense. You make perfect sense to all this. And the thing about the D itself is that the D also symbolizes the thing about D is that they symbolize freedom. Everything about freedom, and the world government has the world in an iron grip. You can't escape from that nowhere. Wano, from what we know, is not confirmed yet, but basically what it's saying is that Wano basically bordered themselves, made themselves an isolated nation just to escape from the world government, either waiting for Joy Boy, from what we know, and yeah, the world government's grip on the world is so firm and it's immovable. They've been ruling for over 1,000 years now, and through that 1,000 years, they've taken such pompous, asshole, dictatorial roles that the world nobles, the 10 Ryubitos, the Celestial Dragons, they are the bad guys. The good guys are supposedly the bad guys. And in a world where pirates, the villains, the notorious criminals tend to have more honor than the good guys, that just shows like what I mean, that the will of these basically being sort of evil based off what the world knows, off what the world says, like you said before. That just makes it even more impactful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because there's a theory that the D in the D represents devil, destroyer. I'm willing to believe it means devil right there.
Yeah.
Because like Corazon, may he rest in peace. Corazon, he said that the people with the initial D are the direct enemies to the gods, and by gods, of course, he means the celestial dragons. So does D mean devil? Does it mean like destroyer because the celestial dragons created the world government? Does it mean deceiver? Was it like a Senryubito that defected from the world government? We don't know. That's one of the top 5 One Piece theories questions right there. What does the D stand for? I think the second one is where the hell the devil fruit came from. The one is what the One Piece is.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's kind of what I was leading to. Where I believe that D stands for devil, right? Because the way I look at it is like, let's say we're back in the Void Century, right? Yeah. And that big battle's going on between the world nobles, the world government, and who they're going to be, and whoever the D clan is, and the Asian kingdom and everything, right? Now, it comes to the point where the world government, the faction who becomes world government, ends up winning the war, and they say we're now going to be gods of this new world on that light stuff, that light energy, light, they say we're going to become gods of this new world, and then the D clan is like, all right, well, if you're gonna be the gods in this new world, we're gonna be the devils of this new world, and that's where the D. So I think that's what the D is supposed to represent. Like, if they're the gods of this world, then we're gonna be the ones that rebel, with no regrets. We're gonna be the devil, right?
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
I mean, it makes sense. They're the enemies of. They said enemies of God.
Sense. That's perfect sense. It's symbolic. It's yin and yang right there. And the thing is, it also goes so deep. Like how I like how you mentioned the voice entry. Like we were in voice entry, because the voice entry in its own topic right then and there. But it also fits into what the Will of D also means. Because like, think about it. From what I can understand, not to get off track, but also to keep on track. From what I know about the recent One Piece chapters on how Roger came to Raftail, I made a video about this. Roger came to Raftail, and supposedly he needed those ancient weapons to be on Raftail because of Joy Boy's instructions once somehow. But what I'm thinking is, why the hell would you need world-ending super weapons on an island like Raftail? Because we all know what a weapon is. A weapon is an instrument used for calamity, destruction, and mayhem. They're not used for peace offerings, they're used to destroy. And like Shanks said in the very beginning of One Piece, guns aren't made for threats, they're made for action. Weapons aren't made for threats, they're made for action. So these weapons are there for action, and everyone has already theorized and came to the conclusion that these weapons were used by the D clan to fight the world government. So I think the thing that's baffled me is, like, if they had these badass world-ending tailed beast level weapons, how the hell did they lose the war? One, why the hell do we need these weapons again on Raftail?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in terms of that, like, I don't even know how they could possibly pull that W if one side had those weapons there, the Pluton and everything. But I mean, I assume that the D clan are the ones that had the weapons, because Poseidon seems to be kind of like someone that's on the good side, you know, because the Sea King gave off that vibe that they're against, you know. Yeah, the Sea King gave off the vibe that they're good, you know.
Yeah, the Sea King.
So, like, I don't know how they could have lost because of that. I mean, I think it could have been something in terms of, like, maybe a traitor or something, like maybe like the Teach of back then, you know. It could be something like that where that happened. But who knows? I can go on that forever. But when it comes to that, I just feel that, like, all the different factors, all the different things when it comes to the D clan and what we believe the D clan to be, I feel that you're absolutely right, where Kid falls into all of those different categories, you know. Kid falls in all the categories of being the rebel. He falls in all the categories of being somebody who regrets, or he'll die with a smile on his face. He has that attitude. He has that drive. And the thing with Oda was that Oda mentioned that after the time skip, after we were introduced to Law, Kid, and Luffy, like, he said that after the time skip, his plan was to be mainly focused on Kid. Really? But because people like the Law, so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Oda said that. He's like, he expected, he had planned for Kid to get, like, all the attention out of all the supernova, right? But because the audience had such of a great reaction to Law, he focused on Law a lot longer than he originally intended to, right?
Yeah. And I wonder how the story would have played out if Law was the focus. I mean, Kid was the focus instead of Law. Like, how would Dressrosa play out? Wouldn't there even be a Dressrosa arc? Like, how the hell would that play out? Because Law and Kid, like, I know Kid and Luffy had this similar, but Law and Kid, they probably have the most conflicting Sanji and Zoro relationship out of all the superheroes. Yeah. They just seem like oil and water. They do not like each other. They don't even like each other. I'm not even gonna mess with them. Yeah.
So the thing, and then so that tells me, it's like, because I don't think that, like, Oda, like, switched places with them. I think, like, his intention for Law, like, was the role that Law's playing. I feel that was Oda's intention. But, like, I don't think he didn't plan for Law to have this much screen. But I feel that Kid still has the same role that he originally planned him to have. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of Kid in the future. And for Kid to be able to deserve that spotlight, what other better way to do that is to have him be they have the will of D, you know, because
Yeah.
like Kid has so much relevance because also like
Yeah, because like I'm sorry not to cut you off, but like I just want to say
mhm,
like yeah, because we don't know Kid's initial name. We just know him as Eustace, Captain Kid. And Captain is epithet. That's not his name. That's
exactly.
the dumbest epithet I ever heard. Like
Yeah,
Captain.
yeah.
Like
It's like well, that's it. But it's just, I thought it was like, wait, is he just calling him the captain or is it? But you know, but also too when it comes to like the background of like because like Oda takes a lot of different inspirations from real life people, real life pirates, you know, and Kid's equivalent, I believe his name is William Kidd, was a
oh
pirate.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so, and because they called him Captain Kidd, that was his name in real life, right?
Ah,
So now the thing with Kidd was that Captain Kidd in real life, what he did, he's the pirate that before he was executed said, I left all my treasure in one place, right?
really?
That's his real life counterpart. So I'm like, so you gonna have a Captain Kidd in here? He has to be something big, you know? He has to be a big deal, you know? I feel like the having the will of D is the minimum that they could do when it comes to that.
And I know we'll certainly see more Kid in these next couple of arcs because everybody can't wait to see what Kid can do. Because like it's the crazy thing, and throughout all of One Piece, we have not seen how strong Kid is. Like we do not know how strong he is. We really don't. Like we don't know how he could be stronger than Luffy for all we know. Because every person he's fought since the New World, they've all been heavy hitters. He's fought nothing but Yonko in the New World. He's fought Big Mom. He's fought Shanks. He even took out Kaido. For all we know, he could be stronger than Luffy or weaker. We don't know because he's just been taking on heavy hits. He's been taking a lot of L's too. Like I know Law took L's in Dressrosa, like because he got bodied by Doflamingo. But Law, I guess, Kid, his New World experience has been trash. It's trash.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I was saying that. I mean, at least, because like when Law got his ass whooped by Doflamingo, he lost his arm. At least Law got his arm back. Right?
Yeah.
Kid didn't get his arm back. He got that arm gone. He ain't coming back. You know.
Yeah.
So like kids begin. I want to see that confrontation between Shanks and Kid and how Shanks is like.
Yeah.
Give Luffy his arm and take his arm. Like, damn, man.
I can only imagine, like, Kid said some dumb, slick crap to Shanks. Like, hey, Shanks, so you got one arm then? Oh, this gonna be
You gonna give me one arm?
And then Shanks
Is
is
it
like,
even fair?
Shanks is like, just because he's such a baller, he probably didn't have, like, an expression on his face. He just stood there smiling until, like, Shanks. Like how Frieza did Nail back in Dragon Ball Z Abridged, just kept ripping the arms off.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's my arm, man. What you saying? Like, yo, listen, we can fight now. Yeah, but yeah, yo, that's the thing, right? And it's crazy too, because it's like I like seeing that you know Shanks has like that ruthless side, you know, so it's messing with the Yonko, you know.
Yeah, like we don't know how Shanks treats like other pirates. Like we only know how he treats Luffy. Luffy's his boy. Like if Luffy came to one of Shanks' islands, Luffy would get treated with hospitality. He'd be like, oh, Luffy, what's up? I haven't seen you in almost 20 years. You're a drink. They didn't take it back. If it had been any other pirate, like we do not know how Shanks would act. He'd probably be as like worse than bloodthirsty as freaking Kaido. We don't know how Roger acts too. Like we all love Roger, we all love Whitebeard, we all love Shanks. We don't know how these people act when they see someone that they don't F with. Like they all F with Luffy. Well, Roger never met Luffy, but he would F with him if he met him. we all know that. But yeah, we don't know how these people reacted to any other pirates. You know what I mean? Like they just have this reputation as being these giant badasses with these 5 billion berry hard-ons waving around everywhere.
Exactly. You think about it, like the first death we saw in One Piece was Lucky Rouge body in the head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Without even no remorse, no nothing. You know, it was eating lunch.
Lucky Rouge is one of my favorite favorite character. Like I think I like Lucky Moves better than I like Ben Beckman. You know, everybody likes Ben Beckman. Like his Ben Beckman just got so much swag in the Lucky Moves. This man just be chilling with food in his mouth, ready to kill, and he has killed. Like, yo, chilling, like nothing happened.
Like, man, yo, you didn't finish chewing yet.
Damn, don't talk with your mouth full. Like, oh my gosh, Shakespeare needs to do that. Like when they're like, Lucky Moves talk, like just cap somebody on being like badass, like blood everywhere, look like you just came from hard bad. He's talking like, I captain, I just took out Kata Curry from Big Mom. Yo, swallow your food.
yo.
Like it's casual.
Like, yo, man, that mean red. Like, nah, that's his blood. Like, oh.
And like, oh man, do you think Shank's gonna be in Wano by any chance?
I mean, I think Shanks, that'd be hot if Shanks was in Wano. I don't want him to come like how he did in Marine 4, because I don't want to be a copy of Marine 4. I don't want him to like come stop the battle. Yeah. Like, but I do. So I don't know if Shanks is gonna be there, because I don't think you know what? I don't think Shanks is gonna come, because if Shanks comes, that's too much of a risk of him meeting Luffy. I don't think he wants to do that.
Yeah.
But Blackbeard.
Oh, Blackbeard is a different topic, because Blackbeard.
I think Blackbeard's coming.
Oh man, I'm so glad you said that. Because like I've been thinking like this could be a Marine 4 moves level 2. You know what I mean? Blackbeard comes in after the war. Wano is starting to like settle down. Everybody's worried. Both factions are exhausted. Blackbeard just comes in, takes. I don't know who's devil fruit. Either name the devil fruit that you want. Everyone in Wano's got a busted ass devil fruit. Laws, Obi no Mi, Kid, Luffy, Kaido's got a dragon fruit. Big Mom's soul fruit. Everybody's got a busted, overpowered devil fruit that is just it's trick or treat for Blackbeard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the thing, because it's like, yo, like Blackbeard going to shopping spree over there. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. That's probably the movie he's about to make right now. Remember when he was like, saw the newspaper, said, I'm about to time for you to make my movie. But maybe not, because Wano's isolated, so I don't know how anyone would know what's going on in there. That might not be it. That's probably not.
So the world knows that Big Mom and Kaido and Luffy are all in Wano. Right?
Yeah, they do know that.
So the world knows that, but that's like the extent of what they know. Yeah. But like that's the thing, like. I mean, because a lot of people theorize that like Blackbeard's gonna take Kaido's fruit because he has the strongest Paramecia, the strongest Logia, and he's gonna have the strongest zone. I mean, so like, I don't know if I like that, but at the same time,
it's not like, as poetic as I would like it to be. You know what I mean? It's not as poetic.
Exactly. It's too repeated. It's a repeat of what already happened, you know. But on the other hand, it's like. After Luffy is done with Kaido, right? Kaido right now, in our eyes, the reader's eyes, Kaido right now is the strongest like Yonko that we perceive, right?
Yes.
Like even though the Yonko are kind of on equal terms with one another, but like how Kaido's been hyped up, it's almost like he's like the strongest, you know?
Yeah, remember what the narrator said when he fell from the sky and dropped in front of Kid. If it's one-on-one, Kaido wins. If that wasn't the narrator, that was Oda saying that too. Oda even said that one-on-one Kaido wins. Oda didn't even know how the hell he was gonna beat
except
Kaido.
for Oda.
Yeah, he didn't even know how he was gonna beat Kaido. He said that he almost Madara Uchiha'd Kaido, bro. Like he better not pull off a Madara Uchiha on this, because like it's like remember how Kishimoto didn't know how to kill Madara because he was so overpowered. I hope it's not like that with Kaido. I don't think
I'll cry. I'll cry for days.
Me too.
I'll cry, but that's the thing, you know, like. But like at the same time, what I look at is like, all right, but if Luffy manages to take down Kaido, right? At that point, Blackbeard isn't as much of a threat anymore, you know? Because like, yo, we took down Kaido, and Kaido's the top of the food chain here, you know?
Yeah, so
the only person who we might perceive might be stronger is Shanks.
Exactly. At the same time, yeah.
So it's like, how are we going to make Blackbeard more of a threat? Right?
I think the only way you're right, because the only way we could ever make Blackbeard more of a threat than Kaido is if Blackbeard were to be involved into the defeat of Kaido some way, somehow. Like because who said Luffy had to take out Kaido? That's not what's been saying here. What's been saying here is that Kaido has to be beaten. That's it. just need to get Kaido out of Wano. He needs to die. He's probably gonna die. Yes, he's saying that he can't die. That's probably how it's gonna end. But no one said it had to be Luffy. It could have been. It could be anybody. For all we know, Kid could do it. Bounty increase. He becomes a candidate for Pirate King. I kind of would like that because Kid and Law, I don't know if I could call them candidates for Pirate King anymore right now, especially for Laws and Dressrosa and Kid and everything. But get off track. But anyway, the only way for the Blackbeard to be conceived as a serious threat is he played a crucial instrumental role. Like if he were to be responsible for the defeat of of Kaido some way somehow. And I don't know how Oda would do that, but that makes perfect sense for me, and I'd be fine with that.
Because he's an opportunist, right? Exactly. And the thing is, though, and we already know that there's opportunity that he's trying to take advantage of, right? Now, the thing is, though, but it was kind of left a mystery because he read the newspaper. We don't know if he was talking about what was going on at Reverie, or what was going on with Wano when he said it's time to move, right? So now it could go one or two ways. Maybe he could be coming to Wano and like probably take a devil fruit, which is what we all think, or something more unpredictable could happen where Blackbeard knows something about Mary Joa or somewhere around there, and because of the turmoil that happened over there, he knows that there's an opportunity there to get what he wants there. Right? Yeah. So Blackbeard attacks Mary Joa because I have another theory about Mary Joa, right? Yeah. About like I feel because like there's a lot of theories. There's a lot of theories. I need to start talking about some of these because it's like when it comes to because we know about the Atom Tree with the going Mary's matter. It's the strongest wood, yada yada. And we know that there's an Eve tree, right? Because it's above Fisherman Island and it brings the sunlight down, right? Now that makes a lot of plays on Christianity, you know, Adam and Eve. But when you think about the story of Adam and Eve, what did Eve do in the Garden of Eden, right? She ate the fruit that the devil convinced her to eat, okay? So what do I think is on the Eve tree? Devil fruits. You know? Devil fruits are on the Eve tree. And maybe, because Doflamingo knows that, right? And maybe Blackbeard knows that because of what's his name? Rocks, right? Because Blackbeard probably has a tie with Rocks, and Rocks probably knows some stuff. So, you know, but these theories go on for days. That's the thing, you know. But I have a lot of different things in my head when it comes to that and why I think that. But yeah, like maybe Blackbeard.
You convinced me with that Eve theory. I'm gonna let you know right there. Like I'm sorry, because I've been wondering, like, because that's my if I was in the Straw Hat Group, that'd be my dream. Where the hell did these devil fruits came from? Where did these come from?
Exactly.
That'd be what I want to know. Like, that's the One Piece, that's the voice actor. Where did these damn fruits come from? How the hell did this fruit turn me into a station wagon? Quite.
Exactly. So yeah, post this video on your channel, and I'll post it I'll download and post it on mine. And when the time comes, people gonna know. Be like, yo, who was talking about this again? That was Prince of Legend right there. They was talking about it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for these next One Piece chapters to come out. Next One Piece chapters. You ever notice how these past few One Piece chapters, Oda has just laying the pieces down like they're a chessboard. You know what I mean? Like he's been laying down the pieces like 974, boom, we got the trader piece. 975, boom, we got Jinbei back. Wait, you did Jinbei back in 975, was that 976?
976.
Okay, 975. We got 975. Denjiro's here. 976. Jinbei's here. 977. What? Freaking Nekamamushi. 978. What? Marco. 979. Miho.
And it's tough. Oh, and side note too, I don't know if you heard this, but next week is going to be a break
Ah, no! Damn, actually, yeah, I forgot
Oh,
though.
you know, okay, yeah, because the whole Corona stuff or whatever. But yeah, but I think we're gonna get 2 chapters the week after. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah,
I was honestly worried about Oda when he said that he was sick for those past few
yeah,
months.
I was sweating. I was like,
I
what?
was sweating. Like, what do you mean you're sick? What do you mean you're sick, man? Because like, yo,
Yeah.
especially this time of age, like I was telling everyone, friends that watch One Piece, yo, you hear that Oda is sick, right? And they was like saying, oh, this nigga's a C word. That's what everyone's thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was like, yo, but you know that Key and Peele sweat when Peele sweat and stuff. I was like, oh, the sick, oh.
No,
Yeah.
you can die after One Piece. You can die after One Piece ends. No, we need you alive. Don't worry, we'll preserve your brain and your body into this robot before you die. Like,
Yeah.
no,
yeah, I'm like, yo, listen, you gotta give me the Frankie treatment.
Yeah. I don't trust anybody else to write this manga that's not Oda. Even Oda said he's scared that he might die before One Piece ends.
Yeah, I'm scared too.
Yeah.
I'm scared too.
Yeah.
That's I can't. I'm sorry, I can't rest until I know. I can't live in the world.
You know what's funny? I'm thinking. You know what's funny? Like one time on Twitter. On Twitter, I was watching on Twitter when Oda said he was sick. One of you guys said, "Yo, I'm sending Oda a bucket of hand sanitizer right now."
Yeah.
I'm sending him hand sanitizer. I'm sending him water. I'm sending him soap.
Yeah.
With the note that says, "Wash your hands, XOXO."
Sure. It's like, yo, get Toriyama to get him some sensu beans. Yeah, we need that. It's crazy.
Oh man, yeah. You know, when One Piece ends, Oda does a 5-year-long break, man. This guy's been working non-stop for these past 20 years on this one project he thought would last for, what, 5 years max? This guy's working 20 years on this. This man is doing a 5-year-long break, and I'd be perfectly fine with that. If he doesn't, yeah, like, I prefer, if Oda does decide to get back in the manga business after he's done with One Piece, because he's saying he probably will take a good, decent break from this after it's done, I'd be fine with him. I'd be fine with the One Piece prequel instead of a sequel. You feel me? Because
exactly.
like all the lore that's been built on One Piece, like, man, I don't want to care about Lucky D Ruffy. I want to go back to like Roger's days when he was at Luffy's age and was traveling with him. That'd be awesome to see.
But let me ask you, because I was in the Facebook group and I asked the Facebook group like what this question too. So I'm gonna ask you, if out of all the different prequel ideas that could happen, because you know when One Piece ends, you know that Toei is not going to just be like, all right, I guess it's over now. No. They're going to do some more. They're going to advance it. But the best way you can do that is if they do prequels.
That's the only.
So like,
that's the only respectful. That's the only way you can do that. Can be respectful to the craft. You know what I mean? Because you can't pull a Kishimoto and make a bull crap sequel to already perfect anime and manga. Ain't nobody.
I don't like.
Nobody likes Boruto, bro.
I don't like
Boruto.
I gave it a chance.
I did too. I gave it like a good 20 episodes. I was very generous. Like my name says, I was very generous.
Yeah.
20
yeah,
episodes.
Exactly.
20 episodes did not hook me. I had one of them. I didn't like any of them. I don't know why this Boruto was being such a dick to his dad for. Like,
like, yo, you know how many times do save the world, man?
Like, oh, Naruto's dumb because he gotta save protect the people. He's Hokage. He's the only person here that's stronger than Hashirama that's not Uchiha.
Man, that's the thing. I was just like, yo, I couldn't believe, like I was so upset watching it because like watching Boruto made me rewatch Naruto. Because I was like comparing. I was like, all right, so I'm at episode like 20-something. Let's see what was going on at 20-something back in regular Naruto. And I'm like, oh, we in the junior exams. Wow.
Exactly.
Now we're helping what's her name get some chips. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Oh my god.
But the question I was gonna ask though was out of like when it comes to One Piece, when they continue it after, what's the prequel that you'd want the most? Because we got different ones. Like we got like Garp's heyday, from Garp becoming a Marine all the way down to him fighting rocks, right? We can follow just have a series just focus on Odin. We can have series to focus on Whitebeard and his adventures, series focus on Roger and his adventures. We can have all kinds of stuff. We can have like Ace's adventures, Ace and stuff like that. So out of all those prequels, ideas, like any of them, even the one I didn't name, what would you want the most?
You know where it's born? Like the one I would like to see. I think the prequel I would like to see is probably the one. Like I don't know. Like I want to see Odin's backstory that much because like he spent almost his entire years in Wano. Like he spent like his whole childhood to adult life. He's like 40 now. So he was like 40 by the time he met Whitebeard. All his whole life he's been in Wano. I don't know if I want to see that. Rogers though. Everybody wants to see Rogers. Like Journey. Everybody wants to see that. Like how he meets Rayleigh, how he meets all these crew members. I don't know. I don't know if Bullet is canon. I'm pretty sure Oda is making it pretty clear that he's not, especially with the recent Beaver cards and everything. But I think I would like to see Rogers the most. But if not Rogers, then I would strongly like to see Whitebeard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Other thing.
If not them, then third candidate, Rocks. Rocks is pretty good.
Imagine being such of a boss to recruit Big Kaido, Whitebeard, and 2 other people that are probably on their level. Wait, even Shiki was on there too.
Yeah, even Shiki was on there. Oh my God! First of all, I don't know how that crew didn't rule the world already. I don't know how the crew didn't rule the world at all. Like I don't know how the hell Roger and Garp on their own were able to do that by themselves. They must have had some serious backup. I don't know who the hell was on Roger's crew at that time. We had everyone. They might have had who he was rocking with. I know Garp and Roger. They were strong. Kong might have been there too, for all I know. But still, like man, all those people, all with super powerful personalities, and every last one of them had conquerors. Okay, I bet my dog on that. Okay, they all had conquerors on Kaki.
Yeah, that's insane. That's because it's like, yo, like that's when like because people used to like doubt Garp a lot. You know, I remember King Lightning used to clown Garp when he said, "Oh, I would have killed the Kainu." Now I'm like, nah, he would have killed the Kainu right there in Marineford. Because if Garp and Roger tag team took out like these massive monsters.
See, that's what had me feel. That was had me feel hurt when people disrespect Garp when like he was like saying he about to kill Akainu. I was like, you damn right he could have killed Akainu right then and there. Like Garp didn't feel like he had to do anything during all of Marineford. The only time that he had to do something was when Luffy was running up the scalpel. He didn't even do anything to that. That was his grace. Like, when
he punched Marco.
And we punched Marco, yeah, because that
was a phoenix out the sky.
Well, basically he just like smacked Marco for cheating because like, hey, this is a no-fly zone. No.
Yeah, exactly.
But he still didn't have to do much of anything though. Like I swear, like if Sengoku knew damn well enough, like, hey, no, I can't let you do that. Not because like he knew that Akainu would have like, killed Garp or anything, because what the heck?
Hey.
Oh yeah, hold up. I think I might have lagged a bit. Okay.
Yeah. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's still recording to a point, but don't worry, I can edit this out. Blasphemous HD.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. Let's turn the camera on. Again, can you see me? Alright, bad. Don't worry, I'll edit that out. What was I saying again?
So we were talking about Garp and him knocking him out of the sky, but he didn't feel like he didn't have to do anything during the war.
Exactly. I mean, like that whole war, everyone in that war was. I mean, the minimum of the people in that world, the lowest power in the world were at least captain level, and even from what we knew at One Piece, captain level was a pretty decent level. Because Luffy's been fighting a lot of people at captain level, and in every one of them, he either lost, drawed in, or had to beat a second time. Rob Lucci was captain level. Crocodile was freaking commander level because everything about him was hacks. Luffy had to fight him three times. 2 of those times he lost. But everybody in that war was stronger than Luffy, and we all saw how disgusted Luffy was. And even Garp, Sengoku, and the admirals, all of them had to take action into fighting the Whitebeard group. Garp and Sengoku didn't feel like they even have to do anything. I mean, it's not like they didn't want to. They couldn't or anything. Because at the end of Game of Age, Sengoku turned into that giant Buddha and smacked Luffy on the bed. But Garp took action against Marco and Luffy. But I felt that was deliberate on Oda's part, saying like, oh no, see, because these guys, if these two would have been into the war, it would have been like if Thor and the Hulk were in Captain America Civil War, they would have bodied the opposing team. It would just been too bad. Like I feel like that too, because imagine like the Marines, Garp and Sengoku fighting against Whitebeard. Like I mean, yeah, because what war?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, yo. That's the thing. That's my answer right there. Because I would want to see the prequel. I want to see the most would be seeing Garp, Sengoku, and Suru in their heyday, and going all the way up to where Garp is where he is now, the hero of the Marine. Because there's so much in Garp's story. Because like then you can find out, because you can get to the point where Dragon was born, right? You can get to where Dragon was born and how he became a revolutionary instead of being a Marine, and then figure out who Luffy's mother is and all kinds of stuff. And I'm sure Garp has seen many things when it comes to world government and their corruptness and yada yada. So there's a reason why he doesn't want to become an admiral. He wants to stay as a vice admiral. It's because he doesn't want to be near the Tenryubu, the celestial dragons, right? But that's what I want to see, because I feel like that would be the juiciest. That would have the most answers, the most lore that One Piece would have. Absolutely. You know,
because I feel like because Garp connect. You can think about it, Garp connects to all of the Yonko, Roger, all of the big names connect to Garp. Because he fought all of them too. He fought all the Yonko at least once. Big Mom knows who Garp is. Kaido knows who Garp is. Shiki and Whitebeard definitely know who Garp is. Roger definitely does. He connects to all of those guys. And Garp It's my dog. Charlie, shut up, please. Thank you. Shut up.
Yeah. Go to sleep. That's right.
It's bright. It's so bright. It's bright in here. This is daytime. He used to go to sleep at this time. But no, he's fine.
That's cool.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, man. But yeah, man. So, thank you for doing this video, bro. This has been a really fun time.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to do this. You know, it's good to be able to talk to somebody instead of just talking to the camera.
Yeah. Especially able to bounce ideas all the time. Like we stopped talking about the original plan for this video a long time ago. We just been rambling on about what we both think about this.
Yeah, you can make 3 videos out of this.
Let's make it one. Like this is how collaboration videos usually work out anyway. Like
yeah, exactly.
You seen Swag Kage's videos on Naruto when he does a collab?
Yeah, hey, who knows? Maybe both of us will be in that reverie that they usually do with all the One Piece YouTubers. We might make it in this.
Hopefully. It's totally be an honor.
Yeah, that would be nice. But one day we'll get there.
One day. Slowly but surely.
There you go. But yeah, man, it's been great. I'm glad you invited me. You know,
I'm glad to have you.
Alright, guys. Yeah, no problem.
Alright, guys.
But yeah, again, I'll just make sure to just leave a link when it comes to my stuff. T50 the Legend for YouTube, Anime Genius with 2 S's for Instagram, and yeah. Alright,
bro. Same thing with you when you upload on your channel too. Alright, so everyone, appreciate you coming in to like this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you like this video, also be sure to subscribe to this guy's channel. Go subscribe to Anime Genius' channel. This guy knows a lot more about anime than I do. And also, shameless plug, go to my Twitch channel. Follow me on there. I'm trying to get to 1 million there. I'm almost there. I already got 50 followers there. Anyway,
there you go.
So this is your generous prince and your royal genius, and we are out.